Hey girls, so today I'm going to be doing a first impression on a foundation. I chose to do a video like this because I've been getting a lot of requests on my Tumblr ask box about me sort of trying out new foundations just because I always use my MAC one, and so people wanted me to do first impressions and reviews on other foundations. And when I asked what other foundations they would want, I got L'Oreal True Match a lot. So I did get the L'Oreal True Match, which I'm excited about because I feel like I've seen a lot of people use this, and my sister even uses it, and a lot of people who have MAC and have this one, I've seen use this one a lot more than their MAC. So I'm sort of wondering if maybe it's a good dupe for the MAC, or maybe it's very similar, or maybe it measures up to it. So I'm hoping that I'm really going to like this because I actually do want a good drugstore foundation just for days where I don't want to waste my MAC one. Because, I mean, if I'm just going out to run errands but I still want to wear makeup, then I can totally just wear a drugstore one. But anyway, so this is the L'Oreal True Match Super Blendable Makeup. This is the color Neutral 3, and it has SPF 17, which is really good. Oil-free all-day wear. So it claims to be all-day wear. We'll see about that. I am going to be out all day, and I will be coming home later around like 11. So I will leave notes down in the description box about how long it did last. And I have nothing on my face. I'm not going to put any primer or anything just so that I don't alter the effect of the foundation. So I'm actually just going to go ahead and use my Sigma F80 brush to buff this into my skin. I'm going to just put some all over my face first, just the same way that I would with my MAC. This actually seems to be a really great color for me. It's sort of looking a tiny bit dark, but I think it'll match my body very well. The foundation feels pretty thin. Yeah, it's definitely way thinner than my MAC. That should be enough. So I'm going to go ahead and buff it into my skin. So I think the color is perfect for me. It definitely isn't as full coverage as my MAC is, so I'm probably just going to have to layer a little bit more around my cheek area just because that's where I have a lot of redness, so I'm just going to do that. But I would say it actually is pretty medium to full coverage. I think what might make me feel like it's not full coverage is because it isn't as thick as my MAC. So it is covering a lot though. I mean, I did have a little bit of like red dots over here just because my skin is super sensitive and I just washed it, so there was a lot of redness that was built up. But I really love the color on me, and I think the color matches me perfectly. My MAC is a little like with my MAC foundation I sort of had to use a powder to even out the color, but for this, I mean, I love the color on me. I think it's because it is a neutral tone, and I feel like that's what my skin is. It's in between a little bit of pinky and a little bit neutral, so I feel like this color matches me perfectly. So it's definitely very, very, very easy to apply and blend. And now that I'm really seeing it, it definitely is pretty full coverage. It's definitely buildable. Like I said, you can build it more on areas where you need it. Like for me, I need more around my cheek, so I did build it up around my cheeks. Wow, I actually really, really love this foundation. I can definitely see why people, like, I know I watch Nicole Guerrero's videos a lot, and she always uses this True Match L'Oreal, and she has her MAC foundation, so she uses this over that. So I've sort of questioned, like, I wonder why she does. So that's what really made me curious about trying this as well. So I was happy that a lot of you guys wanted me to try this one. Wow, I really love it. I really love this foundation. It feels super light on your face. It's looking like it's a little bit dewy. Like it does give you, it's definitely not a matte finish like my MAC one is a very matte finish. This one, as you can see, it gives you a shine and a dewy look. can see the shine all over my forehead and on my cheeks. So that I'm not too crazy about, but I'm probably going to just put some powder in those areas and that'll mattify it. So that doesn't really matter too much to me because I put powder on anyways. All in all, I really love this foundation. I can totally see me using this one over my MAC on days, like I love my MAC. My MAC is my first true love. I used it first when I was 14 when I first started wearing foundation. So it's the first foundation I've ever tried, and I haven't tried any other foundation since, so I've been using it for a few years. So I am happy to sort of try something else and get out of the box, and I can definitely see me using this over my MAC on days where I don't want to waste my freaking $35 foundation. So yeah, I really do love it. I'm not crazy about that shine that it gives, but I always put powder over my foundation anyways, so it doesn't really matter. So that is my L'Oreal True Match Foundation first impression and review. You guys requested it, so you got it. Let me know if you have any other requests. I always take requests and get them done. So yeah, let me know down in the comments below, and like this video if you liked it. And after this, I'm going to be doing a work look, like a makeup for work and something in a more professional environment. So you can stay tuned for the next video, and I will see you guys soon. Bye.